Coming up, a couple of different things we need to get to, but we'll have more vice presidential debate.
With Bill Clinton. Did you see the Bill Clinton thing?
We're going to get to that
Obamacare?
Well. Now, just simmer
What
down.
is he doing?
Simmer
What did
down.
he mean to say?
Simmer down.
He said what he meant to say without
so
saying,
put it in there.
I don't like Barack Obama, is what he
exactly
said.
right.
Which he said privately
going to it
over
now.
the years. He said
What?
it. If he hasn't said it publicly,
No,
but
he didn't mean
that
it.
whole thing was, I do not like
All right.
Barack Obama.
While campaigning
The
for his
timing is
wife on
unbelievable.
Monday,
The
since you all are
resentment.
talking about something that nobody has heard about yet, so we're going to tell people the story,
Okay.
and then you all can do your
Thank
boy
you,
thing.
Mika.
Okay.
Former President Bill
Thank you,
Clinton
teacher.
described Obamacare as, quote, the craziest thing in the world.
Yes. Today?
This guy's
year?
amazing.
Just now?
Not yesterday
Right.
or the day before.
Stop
He
it.
tried to walk the comment back at a rally in Ohio yesterday, saying the law did a, quote, world of good.
But I want to see the original quote.
But-
Don't show me what Donald Trump said. Oh, yeah, Donald Trump responded, didn't he?
Yes.
Okay, but what did Bill Clinton say?
Here-
This is amazing.
Wait a minute.
Here's what Clinton said on Monday, followed by Trump's attack.
But the people that are getting killed in this deal are small business people and individuals who make just a little too much to get any of these subsidies. So you've got this crazy system where all of a sudden 25 million more people have health care, and then the people who are out there busting it sometimes 60 hours a week wind up with their premiums doubled and their coverage cut in half. It's the craziest thing in the world.
So this guy, he needs Barack Obama more than anybody else in the world if he wants his wife to be elected president of the United States. If you could pick one person to campaign for Hillary Clinton, it would be Barack Obama. And he just laid a gigantic hand grenade right at the feet of the campaign.
And he did, Obama had to cancel an event, I believe, in Florida because of the hurricane.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, he's going to cancel one in Iowa because of the hurricane, too. Hey, come on. This guy, this is Mark Halpern. This guy can be his wife's. He was Barack Obama's best surrogate at the convention in Charlotte in 2012. But time and time again, he can be his wife's worst nightmare in South Carolina, making the racially charged comments in 2008. In New Hampshire, when everybody thought she was going to lose, he said, I can't make her taller. I can't make her a better speaker. I can't make her better looking. I mean, at the worst possible time. This is really rough, isn't it?
In Little Rock, we call that a Clinton classic. It's been a while since Bill Clinton has done something like this. It's pretty remarkable if you'll think about 2008 versus this campaign. He has largely stayed away from saying stuff like this. On one level, he's saying what a lot of Democrats say. The Affordable Care Act isn't perfect. It needs to be fixed up. But you can bet that they'll be reviewing Bill Clinton's texts and trying to make sure he doesn't do stuff like this for the very reason you said, which is they need Barack Obama fully on board. They don't need stuff like this right now.
So,
how
as you
does he
might
do
have
that,
guessed,
Willie?
as you might have guessed, Donald Trump seized on this. But even in his cleanup yesterday, where Bill Clinton tried to backpedal a little bit and say it's done a world of good, he again, after apologizing, basically made the point that there are a lot of small business owners out there twisting in the wind under this thing because they don't qualify for it. So, I think this cuts to a core, deep feeling that Bill Clinton has had for a long time about Barack
Well,
Obama.
everybody has known. I mean, he certainly has told people close. He does not like Barack Obama, and he has never liked Barack Obama. But you'd think he could keep it inside here until after
like
the
5
election.
more
A month away from the election.
Well, especially
Inside voice.
Listen, by
Inside
far, the two most important and most effective surrogates for Hillary Clinton are Barack and Michelle Obama.
Exactly.
Michelle Obama was spectacular.
Oh, she's great.
She's
And
incredible.
the former president of the United States comes on, I mean, bubbling with resentment over the Obama presidency. Clearly.
So,
What planet is that man on?
Donald Trump was listening to Bill Clinton.
Oh, he was?
Here's what he said.
Of all people, maybe he's not a very good surrogate. I don't think so. President Bill Clinton came out and told the truth about Obamacare. He's absolutely trashed President Obama's signature legislation. Can you imagine what he went through after making that statement? He went through hell. But you know, honestly, There have been many nights when he's gone through hell with Hillary.
Oh my gosh.
He can't even believe. He cannot even believe his good luck here.
I mean, he says all
He's
sorts of
seriously- he's
crazy
saying-
stuff, but you can see him reading that going like, did my guys get this right? This teleprompter stuff, you know? I mean, it's unbelievable. I don't know what to say on 3 hours of sleep.
Mike Barnicle.
Yeah, you were up all night.
Come on. Explain that to us.
The Clinton.
Why did he do that?
How did he do that?
You hear anecdotally from people within both administrations that the former president thinks that his presidency and its historical span will be measured as practically a nothing burger, that he will be remembered more for Monica Lewinsky than anything else. Well, Barack Obama's presidency has had Osama bin Laden, several other epic
Healthcare
things
for
occurred,
all.
and he is Barack Obama. And he's more effective on the stump than Bill Clinton ever was.
And so he's very
Even in
resentful.
Bill
How
Clinton's
history will
prime.
look at the two of them will be very
But his wife is trying to be
Lord.
president. You think you could just keep it under wraps for a month
5
as you're trying to get your wife elected
And
president.
Michelle Obama on the stump. I was watching her.
Boy, you
yesterday.
want her
You're
out
gonna
there.
show that. You're trying to get to it all.
Fantastic.
Mark Halperin, what have you heard from Brooklyn? What have you heard from anybody that can explain what the hell happened?
You know, when he gets out there, he muses. The pop psychiatrist would say that maybe he doesn't want her to win, or as Mike suggested,
You think?
he doesn't want President Obama. He doesn't want President Obama to get as much credit. He wanted to pass universal health care and didn't. I'll tell you, I guarantee you, John Podesta, who obviously chairs the Clinton campaign, is close to both the former president and the current one. I'm certain that as I said, they're going to figure out how to keep stuff like this from happening, and they're lucky it wasn't worse. The Republicans are seizing on it, but if they can use this, to try to tamp it down.
Tear up a picture of the Pope or Barack Obama?
He has said,
how could it be
Joe,
worse?
you know, he could have said something that would be breaking through more than this is. This is getting some attention, but this will be overwhelmed in the next 24, 48 hours by the debate. They just have to try to keep him in check, as he said, for just a couple more weeks, but it is a
my
Keep him in
Lord.
check. The craziest thing in the world.
He could be the first
He
dude.
called it the craziest thing in the
He
world.
called Obamacare
How do you
the
keep that in check?
craziest thing in the world. The thing that Republicans have been at war with for
Twice the cost,
7
half the coverage.
years. Twice the cost, half the
Did
coverage.
you say that?
It's the craziest thing in the world.
But I have to see it again. He said it's...
Okay, let's show it again.
I have to see that again.
Let's show Bill. Here's Bill Clinton trying to destroy his wife's
This
campaign.
deal are small business people and individuals who make just a little too much to get any of these subsidies. So you've got this crazy system where all of a sudden 25 million more people have health care, and then the people are out there busting it sometimes 60 hours a week, wind up with their premiums doubled and their coverage cut in half. It's the craziest thing in the world.
I mean, that could have been ripped out of a Trump speech or a Mike Pence speech if you were trying to attack the legacy of Barack Obama.
Yeah.
As Hillary Clinton inherits the legacy of Barack Obama. There's just no spinning out of that. You hear John Podesta, Jen Palmieri, everybody doing their best last night. There's no way to spin that.
He said twice it was the craziest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Sounded like a Republican saying people who are busting it 60 hours a week
Yeah.
working can't afford it.
It's the 2010 Tea Party message that sort of
It
swept
is a Tea Party
Republicans
message.
in the midterm.
All right.
It is.
There's so much more to get to.
Crazy.
But I
So, but
guess-
Mark Halperin says it could be worse.
It could be worse.
No.
Could be worse.
No, it can't
I'm telling
be.
you.
Okay, well, I guess he could
I've
bring
seen him
race
say worse.
into it. I mean, he's done that before.
No.
That silenced everybody. Still had a morning Joe, Trump campaign manager.